Hi, I'm Maestro Mike, and welcome to another edition of Moments with the Maestro. Today we're talking about Fanfare for the Common Man by Aaron Copland. This piece was commissioned by the Cincinnati Symphony for their 1942-43 season, and it was inspired by the events of Pearl Harbor during World War II. So the conductor, Eugene Goossens, decided he wanted to premiere some patriotic fanfares to open each of his concerts during that season. He commissioned 18 of them, and of those, Copland's is the only one that still survives in the regular repertoire today. So what makes this piece so special? Well, it's written for brass and percussion, which was what the commission was designed for, but Copland managed to capture in his music an open sonority of fourths and fifths, which became his trademark in some of his later works. At this time, he had not really written all of his most famous pieces like Billy the Kid and Rodeo and those ballet scores yet. So he wrote this piece to represent what he called the common man. Interestingly, that term, the common man, was actually taken from a speech by the United States Vice President who talked about the dawning of the century of the common man. And so Copland went through many title ideas and finally settled on the Fanfare for the Common Man because he said it represented the common man who was doing all the dirty work in the war during World War II and all the work behind the scenes to keep the war effort going. So this piece is a beautiful work. When you hear it, you'll hear percussion opening very stark and loud, and then followed by soaring brass sonorities in the trumpet, the French horn, and all the rest of the brass section, and it comes to a huge conclusion. It has a very strong impact right from the opening and really grabs you, and I think it just says something about how Copland was able to connect to the spirit of America, and that's how this piece came to be such a staple of the repertoire. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the Symphony.